Hello, my name is Hikari. I am from Japan and I am currently living in the Netherlands. Question 1. What most matter to you and why? For me, growth matters most. I think in this way based on my own experience. When I first moved to the Netherlands in last April, I wasn't able to catch up in every class because of my English. I felt really miserable since when I was in Japanese public school, I was the only student who could speak English, and I thought I would be fine if I moved to the completely English environment. But the consequences was the opposite of what I was expecting. I wasn't fine at all. I was enrolled into an EAL class, and even in the EAL class, I didn't understand most of the thing. So I was behind of everything and everyone. So to improve my English skill, I did flashcards, read a book, listen to music that involves English lyrics, and I became more active in class. Through these kinds of my efforts, I left EIL in last February. In this February, I felt really happy when my EIL teacher told me that I was leaving EIL, and I have learned from this experience that if you try to keep moving forward, and if you keep putting effort into something, someday you will get rewarded, and that makes you grow. So that's why growth matters most to me. Why do you want to participate GLE? I have a strong interest in education because I believe that it has the power to provide students with new perspectives and expand their potential. Through my own experiences, I had a moment when learning changed the way people think, which made me realize the significant impact of education have. At the same time, I am also really interested in social and environmental issues because I see them as a global issues, and I believe that if everyone tries to contribute to society, this world will change. Through these interests, I am eager to join GLE because I want to see the real social issues with my own eyes in an international environment. By learning together with everyone from diverse backgrounds, I hope to gain a lot of different perspectives, and I hope to get a lot of ideas and expand my own understanding. In the future, I aspire to create my own school, and I also want to apply UWC. Moreover, I am also I now I'm try, sorry. Moreover, I want to start a project that contributes society through education, especially focusing on environmental and social issues. By building what I learned at GLE, I hope to develop my own ideas and take meaningful actions to make more positive society. Describe an experience or occasion when you deeply held feelings, ideas, or perspective about something changed. About 2 years ago, I made a group project with my friends in Japan. The group project was about climate change and some of issues from SDGs. Before my friends invited me to make a group project like this, I didn't know what is climate change and SDGs. While working together with my friends, I have realized that these are serious problems that we have to care about, and we have to solve. Describe an experience or occasion when you deeply held feelings, ideas, or perspective about something changed. About 2 years ago, when I was in Japan, I made a group project with my friends called Kifuriku. The group project was about climate change and some of social issues from SDGs. Before my friends invited me to make a group project like this, I didn't know what is climate change and SDGs. While working together with my friends, I have realized that these are serious problems that we have to solve. And especially, I was really surprised that these things affect not only environment but also us humans and animals around the world. Since then, I have a strong belief that we have to take better care of Earth and protect living things. Recall an experience of working in a team to achieve something important, regardless of whether you failed or succeeded. What was important about the experience you would like to share? One meaningful experience I had working in a team was when I collaborated with my friends in Japan on a group project about SDGs and climate change. At the beginning when I joined, I didn't have any knowledge about SDGs and climate change. So for half a year, I was just listening to my friends' opinion and following their decisions. However, as we worked as a team, we noticed our strength and weakness and viewpoints. Some were good at research, while some were good at presenting or organizing the data. By combining our strength, we were able to make a more meaningful project. We also had a lot of challenges. Sometimes we didn't have same opinions, and sometimes I couldn't even focus on what we're doing right now, and one of my friends got super mad. And so it was really hard to go with one direction. However, instead of avoiding conflict, we started respecting our viewpoints and different opinions. This helped us improve our ideas and work more effectively as a team. The most important thing I have learned from this experience was I learned the importance of communication, collaboration, and different perspectives. I understand that collaborating and communicating is not easy, but respecting people's opinion and try to understand their point of view, and that can help you see the things differently. The experience changed how I see teamwork, and it made me more open to different ideas. I believe that this experience will help me in the future group project. Tell us about a time when you pushed yourself to do something and failed. How did you deal with it? The time I pushed myself and failed was after receiving my first report card in last September. Even when I was in Japan, my grades were always an average, and I was really disappointed that I did not have anything that stood out. After moving, I decided to work even harder than before. During the first term of 8, I put a lot of effort into all of my subjects. I was able to achieve good grades in art, MPE, and music, which made me really proud of myself. However, despite all of my efforts, I did not get good grades in English and math, especially in English. My grades still felt like an average, and even though I had been trying really hard. For math, I studied it every day, but my grades were under the average, and I was really disappointed of myself. At first, I lost my confidence so much, but I decided to not give up. Instead of only focusing on grades and results, I started focusing on process and my effort. I realized that these things take time and it does not lead to immediate success. From this experience, I learned the importance of resilience and patience. Even if my results and grades aren't perfect, I want to keep moving forward and believe that I will improve over time. This experience taught me not to give up, but to keep moving forward.